Hi everyone, should we play some more Exapunk? So we have a new game, Hack Match, which doesn't look like it's a competition. You're scoring points, not winning matches. So let's see. I think the console version will live up to the arcade classic. It's an arcade game? It is in Japan. You haven't seen the cool cabinets they have? I knew ingesting that corpus of gaming magazines would come in handy. Corpus? Like the body of knowledge? How to play? How do I... Oops. What am I doing? I probably should have read how to play. What am I doing? Am I making things of 3? I don't know. Okay, let's read the directions next time. Try again. Oh, it's still in. Just fail, please. There. You press S to go down. WASD, of course. But the left and right controls are like J and K or something. Or no, J and K are the... like, whatever. I don't know what that means. I don't speak Japanese. Something load. So we need to get 5 in a row, and 5 more than 4 is more than 5 is good. 4 is the minimum. They can just have to be connected. And bombs count? I don't know. Okay, so it looks like when it used that symbol, it got rid of these other ones with the same symbol. Let's try it again. So there's a group of 4. You can make a group of 4 there. Okay, I don't know why those went off, but that's okay. I should probably be going for higher scores than this. Oh well. There. Okay. Why isn't that working? I would have thought that would have worked. Oh well. Oh, it's getting faster, it's getting faster. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. This is all wrong. Yeah, I know. We were so close. We were at 9,600. Oh well. Let's keep going. An update on the status of my medication supply.
Got bad news.
Oh.
The farm was raided.
Oh, bad.
The cops hauled off the equipment, the sheep and the pigs, the whole thing.
Sheep and pigs? They're making medicine. Why do they have sheep and pigs?
It's a real shame. It was a lot of work to genetically modify those animals.
I see.
They'll probably get cold, too. Sad.
So, is that it then? If there's no more medication, I can't slow the spread of the phage. I'll be finished soon.
This might not be the end of the story. The people I work with, they're looking to get their hands on the real deal now. There's a shipment going out soon, and let's just say, a lot of people with better resources than you or me want these meds. There's gonna be fireworks.
Uh-oh. Nivis pauses for a moment to study my face.
So, here's the offer. If you help us grab that shipment, we'll let you buy some of it. Market price. I know it's a lot higher than before, but it's your only choice if you still want it. Your part should be easy too. That is, if I understand what you do correctly. Just cut some power. Snip, snip. We'll take care of the rest. I'll send you the details. You can decide then. See ya.
Digital library project. Which we copied all of, so whatever. If all books were free, no one would be a writer. Anyway. Alliance Power and Light. Cut the power to a specific municipal area as part of a pharmacological heist. So this is the first time we're actually gonna, like, kill people. This is something like a heist, isn't it? It is a heist. I didn't imagine such a major operation. Not including you. There are 3 separate teams. Whoever put this together has some serious resources. I guess that's why it costs so much. Don't worry, I'm working on the money part. You just do your thing. Okay. Locate the 2 hosts with the specified file names, which correspond to the target power grid substations. When you found them, cut the power by writing a value of 0 to power. For more explanation, see Network Exploration GIS in the 2nd issue. So, okay, let me look it up. See if there's like a way these are set up. Okay. You know, all of these are closed. Like you can't actually see the connections to them. Like if I just go forward, link 800. I still can't see it on either side. Interesting. Oh, okay, they're right there. We've already done something that looks just like this before. One common system for GIS networks mapped to cities is street smarts. In street smarts, each city block corresponds to a small host in the network. In order to make exploring the network consistent, the link IDs correspond to the compass directions. Okay. So CNL, PYO, PY0. I'm assuming the names are all randomized. So we just gotta do a walk. So the tricky bit will be to test both of them. And we could just go ahead and could just go ahead and have twice as many, you know, twice as many EXAs. I'm thinking this is gonna be easy to do, just maybe difficult to do well. Okay, well, that's no point in sitting around waiting. Let's grab 300 and then link 800. And now we need to set up some sort of recursive pattern. Really, we could just like spawn a ton of them, but we need to make sure it stops. So, So let's make a northbound and southbound component to this. So check mark, check north. And checking north, what we're gonna do is should I make it? I'm thinking I'm gonna make it not test the one that's in. We'll make it go forward first. So link 800, then test. Well, actually, wait a minute. So I'm thinking we're gonna hold the X. We'll hold the thing we're testing for, but that's not gonna work because we have to store host, the value of host somewhere. Should I give them their own file to look at? Maybe? If I do, then we have to care about failure because the file won't just disappear. We need to make sure we don't leave the file out there. I really don't want to, but So I was thinking of having one go forward and create left and right sides, but the only way to find out what you're in is to do that mark command, or not mark, the host command, and that will store it in X. And so we need to give it, what would it be comparing to? It would have to compare it to a file. So I think we do need to make a file for multiple copies of these things. It's kind of annoying. Okay, well, let's start out in this corner. So grab that, then link 802, 802. And let's just see that, make sure that works. There. Okay, once we're down there, spawn a new one. I'm wondering if I should be doing more EXAs at the beginning. Like, I'm always spawning new ones from my original one. And that might not be buying me anything. I like it this way. So we'll just continue like this. Here, get rid of that. So we're gonna go ahead and spawn a new one. That is going to begin at check, north, or check east. Or, well, no, it's not even that. Start, substart. Yeah. And we're repling 1 to substart. And then you're going to, well, you are going to copy F to M, copy F to M, then seek -2 to bring things back to normal. Substart, I need to prototype that, not just replicate it. So substart, you are going to make, then copy M to F, copy M to F, and seek -2. And let's just see what happens from that. So that's gonna send one out here, make a new one, send the 2 things onto it. Okay, and then it dies. Okay, then this needs to be in a loop. So mark what? Loop. No. X no. Addy X1 X. And we want to go up only 4 times. So 1, 2, 3. So test X equals 4. J jump, true jump, back to loop. Otherwise, wipe and halt. Let's just see if that works. So it's gonna go out, it's gonna make a copy, and then halted. Why did it halt? Oh, false jump loop. Okay, and we didn't even have it move yet, so it's these loop conditionals here. This is a little lazy, so mark loop reset. No. The thing is, I don't want it to, I need it to go north, or I need it to go east, but I don't want it to try to go east until it wipes its file. So why don't we do this instead? True jump, finalize, like we do often. So mark, finalize, wipe, halt, which we can refer to multiple times. That'll work fine. Otherwise, link 801 and then jump to loop. So to make a copy, and then it will go up there, make a copy, and then it will know it needs to wipe and then go. Yep, that works fine. Okay, now that we made those copies, these guys all need to get on their way. So they're gonna have their own loop. So mark check loop, where they're going to see, well, first of all, their x is 0 right now. Well, they need to reset their x to 0, because it won't be. It'll be whatever this was. So go ahead and copy 0 into x. That's so we know how far. So x will be how far along the path they are this way. So we don't leave, we do, you know, proper garbage collection. And so on, whatever. Okay. So, now we're here. We need to walk our file and test it. Well, that's not gonna work. Well, we've got plenty of size. We could just, you know, not loop it. Just like explicitly say the different things they need to do at each step. I think that'd be fine. Let's see if we can get away with that. We might need to tilt it the other way and go up, so that so that we have fewer instructions to type out. So you're going to what's the command? Host x. So now x contains, we don't need this anymore. X now contains the name of the host, JLT. So test f JLT, f equals JLT, f equals x, and if true, then turn off. If false, then continue. So mark continue. But if it's true, then you want to set power to 0. So copy power 0. Copy 0 to power. Yeah, I forgot the syntax all of a sudden. Okay. But now we're continuing. So we need to test if we need to do the exact same thing again. So continue 2. I kind of don't like it because we have so many of these jumps. Is there a better way to do this? Can we copy T? So they're all 1, and we're looking to turn off, so we want not equals. Is there a not command? No, there's only equal, less than, and greater than. But so okay, we can test. Will that work? Wait a minute. Let's just test this. So halt this, and then in a separate exa we can play. So test x equals 0, and then test t equals 1, and then test t equals 0, and then no op a few times, just so we can make sure we see the results. So test equals 0 becomes true. T equals 1, still true. Test equals 0, false, no op. So yeah, that might be a way to do it. Okay. I'm liking this. I'm liking it. So that's how we can basically not the result. So I'm just seeing how we can do this. Can we do them both at once is my wonder. So can we and or it? We're testing to see if either one is. I don't think we have an and. We could probably build it from a not, but we'd need like more registers. But I'm not liking it. No, we're not gonna. We're just gonna do it one by one. So test if f equals x, and then test if t equals 0. So most of the time it'll say 1, then copy t into power, and then do it again. Here, let's just see if that works. If copying 1 into power causes a problem. So get down here. Apparently you already did it. It's JLT and it's not that. So okay, that seems to work. And then go 801 or 800. Link 800 and do it again. So we have to scan back to seek -2. And this doesn't need to be a loop anymore. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're within the lines. At this point, we don't need to seek. We can just wipe and halt. I think that'll work. Let's see where it fails. Oh, interesting. Interesting. So once I send 0 here, I can't keep going. Ah, that's a mess. I bet we're gonna pass some, but not others. Yeah, as soon as we get to the third one, it stops. Because they're both in the same row, I bet. Yep. No, I didn't realize that would happen. Nah. How are we gonna do this? We could have somebody else actually do the toggles. What a hassle. So we're gonna have a new area. Mark flip power, which will just wait a few times, 2 turns. It'll no op, say 5 times, and then copy T to power, and all of these will be replaced with replas. Repla flip power, it might be too long. We might need to, or it might not be long enough, but we're right at the size. You know, we could put the test t equals 0, and, well, we could put all of them down here. No, we could put the tests down here, though. Here. Just to save some time. Or save some spaces. Save some instruction lines. In case we need to no op longer. So the first one's gonna be made here, then it'll be 1, 2, 3, and it's gone. Or 4, and it'll be gone on the 5th. So I think this will be sufficient. Let's see. Looks good. Oh, everyone else did it faster again. Although apparently we did it with fewer activity. Huh. So what are other people doing? Let's find our solution. What was ours? We had so much fewer activity, but we had much more cycles. Because we're doing all these tests, maybe. Or because we're not doing enough tests at the same time. Because we're wasting our time making this, maybe? Like if we just flipped it so that would cut off like a quarter of the time, or a 5th of the time, by making 5 of them go out instead of 4 going this way. Which would be faster, probably. So... I'm trying to think of a way. Okay, so I'm gonna try something else entirely. We're going to get out there with the thing in the X value, and then we'll make a copy. The copy will store where we are. We'll send it locally. The thing to check against, and if so, it'll turn it off. I guess. So, go ahead, grab the file, and copy F into X. And then we'll repla. Then we can, yeah, then that will be much easier to just create replicants everywhere. We don't have to worry about like making sure we don't go off the edge and drop the file. So even though it feels a little messier, it might be cleaner. I don't know. Let's see how this looks. Let's see how it looks. So we're gonna create a replicant, and it is going to be well, I'm gonna go ahead and start it 1 north. So link 800. There. And then each of these is going to, well, we're gonna repla main and mark main. So the way, what we're gonna do, well, that's a bad idea actually, to put this guy in there, because that, if this one gets shut down, that can be a problem. Because he needs to send out 2 at once. So we'll put him here. Repla main, mark main, and then you're going to create repla and 800. Wait, no, repla a go 800, a repla go 801, and repla go 802, which will link 800 and then jump to main. Yeah. And this will mark go 801, link 801, jump main, mark go 802, jump 802. I'm sorry, I did that wrong. Link 802, then jump main. So we're gonna be reviewing this. We're gonna be rereading the same ones over and over again, but it shouldn't matter because it'll be happening while we're going for the first ones. So if that made any sense at all. We're gonna be checking this one twice, for example. Do I like that? Kinda no. No, I don't like that at all. Let's make it so that the ones that are going 801 are the only ones that make it on both sides, and nothing else goes north. Nothing else goes 801. So we'll have a main and a main 2. Sort of. And the ones that go 800 or 802 are going to jump right back to main 2. Okay. Well, the ones that are going this way don't really need to send something back this way. This is a bad idea. I need to get a better traversal. So... What I want to do is store the direction in X, but that's not going to work because we need to store the CNL in X. So... Okay, so let's see. We're gonna rep the main, and I'm gonna have this one rep the main. Each one of these are just gonna link 801 or 800. No, 800. The annoying thing is that this 800 will send me that way. I want to go 801 all across the board. I guess we could start from the first room. So link 800. That makes me nervous, but I think if we do it fast enough, it'll work. These will be busy making their own links. So for each of these, main is going to be link 801. And then start a new one in main, start a new one in north, and start a new one in south. And mark north, mark south, and then jump to some sort of check. Checking. No, we're gonna have the same problem again, because if like this one gets closed off because it's one of the numbers, then this one won't get closed, won't get checked because we can't traverse to it. So I think the ones over here have to go north also. So we are gonna be double checking, just so we can continue getting every path. So okay, let's have a check east, mark east as a thing. So when we say to go east, we're going to always set one north and south. But when we when we go north or south, we're only going to go east, or further north, or further south. So north is going to be link 800, then rep the north and rep the east. And south is going to be link 802, rep the south, rep the east. So that's a decent traversal. Like, it's always going to be 2. If it was 3, then we'd have to worry, because if we had one that gets stopped here and then another one that gets stopped here, we're never going to be able to check that one. But since we know there's only going to be 2, I think it's okay to do it this way. Otherwise, we'd have to do some sort of thing where we get to everywhere first, and then as one check, and then drop them. Some sort of synchronized, where like, I could see doing that. You'd like have them all sit on M ready, and then you'd like wait for the very last one that, the one that got like into this corner or that corner, send the ready signal. We might still need to do that. But let's see what this happens. See if this works first. So we just, we have a traversal. So now we have to do our checking. So all of these jump to checking. This is going to start with a Repla East. No, it's starting with a weird north. So Repla East, and then do another one of those, and Repla East. Well, the whole. I wish this was an 801. It would make it so much easier to traverse this, I think. Let's just make a main. And main will look a lot like east. It's just gonna go straight to 800 first. Wait a minute, we decided we weren't gonna do that because we were gonna start right here. But we can not do that. We can start in here with this weird starting main. That's fine. That's fine. I think it'll work fine. And then when you're done, you just wipe your file and halt. Well, I mean, you can be the one that goes, you don't need to start a new one. You can just wipe your file and then go to main. Yeah. Okay. So, and you need to jump checking. Okay, so for checking, it's gonna be very similar to what we just did. You just test, but no, we're actually it's gonna be a little more complicated. So right now we have in our X the thing we're searching for, CNL in this case, and we need to repla a checker, mark checker, and then copy to it, and these should all be in local mode. Copy to it, X to M, and checker is going to, and then halt, pretty much. Checker is going to, what is it? What's the command? Host. Host X, and then test M equals X, and on true, and then we're gonna test T equals 0, and then we're gonna copy that to power. Copy T to power, right? That's what we were doing before, right? I forget. And then halt. Let's see what that does. So we got a nice little traversal that's going crazy. What's going on there? They should get to the point where they want to... Okay. But then they're not completing. Why not? Okay, let's look at this one. So XA201, XA2... Where is it? Okay. Okay, XA010. This one is replicating north, replicating east. This one can't go anywhere. That one goes away. And now you're at checker. So you copy your CNL to M. And now 31. Where are you, 31? 31 is testing if TBN is equal to M, and it is not. And then 31, where'd you go, 31? There. And you're copying 1 to power, and then halting. Why isn't this one going away? The traversal isn't working, I don't think. Okay, wait a minute. Think about this. So we come out here and we have this going here. Now that is there. There should never be another one in there except for the one that it spawns. Well, no, it's gonna spawn one to go this way and fail, spawn one to go this way, and then spawn its checker, and it'll send its CNL there. Why is this one coming back? Wait a minute. It's a traversal that's failing. So you sent that one there, XA001, and now you're making one east, and then you made one south, which is gonna go, which apparently went north. No, that's the south one. And now you're done, so you make your checker. I don't get what's going on. I screwed up something. Because every route should end in a halt. They all go to checking. Every route goes to checking, and checking goes to halt. Whether you go this way or that way. Unless, well... Okay, let's follow it more carefully. So, right now we've got an XA0. And it's going to make one east. You know what? I'm gonna turn off the other one for now. Here. Let's just comment this out for a moment. Or well, let's just add a halt here. So we only have one going forward. Just the first word. Okay, and you're sending one east, you're sending one north, you're sending one south, then it's sending one north, and then east, and then south. I don't know. Why is that not working? Let's look at that again. So it sent this one east. It sent that one west. I'm sorry, north. And sent this one south. Now this one is sending one east and one north. That one sent one east and failed. North, and then one east. It might just be they don't have enough space to make their checkers. So like, let me find a stopping spot. So this one here, 15, it is trying to replicate in east, you're trying to replicate in north, and you're trying to replicate in north, all at the same time, and they can't. So they ran out of space. Okay, let's take out. Let's comment some of this out. We'll make it so that the north ones do not go east anymore. They just go to the sides. I don't know if that's gonna work, but it at least completes. Here, get rid of this halt. But I don't think it's gonna work if it's like 2 on one side anymore. Yeah. So the goal there is 2 on one side. Ha. So you know what? This might be a stupid way of doing it, but let's just have these wait a while. Here, no up. Yeah, that worked. It's a stupid way of doing it, but it got us to the average. I'm sure there's a better way of doing that traversal, but it just wasn't coming to me. And apparently that's what other people did too, so I feel justified. Looks like the heist went flawlessly. Congratulations. Now a criminal cartel will sell the medication you helped steal back to you for not much less than the market price. Oh well, at least they'll let you buy it from them. Now that this is over with, I have a question. Is theft morally acceptable in situations like this? It is complicated. It's very complicated. It doesn't seem that complicated to me. But then I've grown. Processing. You see, it's complicated. It's actually one of the thought experiments. Oh, let's listen to this first. Long day. Some stuff in life has been hard lately. Everyone went idle. Sorry, man. But yeah, it's one of those thought experiments when like if you're a father and you have a kid who needs a drug to survive, are you morally allowed to go and steal the drug from the pharmacy in order to keep your kid alive? And I guess my thought about it is that it's the wrong question to ask. So like, if you're the father, then yes, you have a duty to your kids. And so it is morally acceptable for you to go and steal in order to keep them, you know, healthy. But if you're an outside observer, then you have to say no, it's not morally acceptable for people to steal, because that would lead to like the breakdown of society and the greater good is against it and all that, because you don't have that duty to that one guy's kid in particular. So I would say it's relative. And I'm hearing the comments about that now already. Anyway, so I think we'll stop there. Thank you for watching. Until next time.